Well, we have a special announcement to make today, and right here is where it's going to happen. So I want to invite you just to take a seat for a moment. I promise you we're going to continue to sing in a minute. I want to welcome everyone to church today. My name's Dan, and I'm the lead pastor here at Hope Community. And I want to make a special announcement for you today. Over the past few years now, we've been discussing the vision to expand our facilities and to build a house that can serve the vision that God has for us as a church. And as the vision's developed, and as we've taken steps to prepare for the vision, it's become clear that this is a very big vision that the Lord has for us, and that it's going to require faith, it's going to require courage, it's going to require miraculous provision from the Lord, it's going to require faithful, sacrificial, and generous giving from everyone connected to Hope Community also. Hope Community was launched 12 years ago, and over that time we've seen so many people faithfully give and be generous with their finances as God has established his church here in Burpengary. There were people who gave to our very first budget back in 2013. There were people who gave to our first fundraiser that was a land fund that eventually helped us secure this property that we're on today. People gave to our playground fundraiser so we could create an area for families with young children. That's the toddler playground out the front there. People gave to our Heart for the House fundraiser so that we could add a Ninja Warrior course and renovate our kids and family spaces. What's the church without a Ninja Warrior course, right? But all of these things were outside of our operational costs as a church. And I want you to know that they couldn't have happened without the generosity of so many people over that time. 6 weeks ago now, we asked everyone to go to God and ask how they could give financially to the Building Hope vision. The vision is a step of faith for us as a church, and honestly, we had no idea what the response would be. But we were confident that God had given us the vision, and we were confident that God can resource his vision. The reality is that over 12 years, we've seen God do so many amazing miracles that it would be a challenge for us to not have faith in what he can do. But we also know that many people in our church are living on low incomes, and we didn't want to go into this making people feel obliged to give in any way or like it was required to give to be a part of this faith community, because that's just not who we are. So we simply ask people to go to God to seek his plan for them, and so many people here have done that. So before we even talk about how much has been given so far, we want to say thank you today. On behalf of Liz and I, on behalf of the leadership here at Hope Community, we want to say thank you. Thank you to every person who has given. Thank you to every person who has given sacrificially. Thank you to every person who's been faithful in seeking God and being obedient to his leading. Thank you to every person who has sown a seed of faith. Now I know I'm dragging this out, aren't I? You still with me? The number I'm about to share with you represents both pledges and cash that's already been given. And I want you to know this, what's really exciting is that a huge percentage of our pledges have already come in. And I want to say thank you to those people as well for being faithful to that. Before I give you the number, church, I just want to remind you one more time that God is on the move. God has more for us. We might be a small church, but we have a big God. Our resources may have limitations, but our God has no limitations. He has all the resources. And we may not be able to achieve the vision in our own strength, but God has called us together and with His help. And in that way, we will see more than we could ask or imagine. So are you ready now? Well, now I'm going to cut to a video. Here we go. Count it out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, we got 5. Okay, we got $85. $4.80. $504. 203. Oh, okay, that disappeared very quickly. That last slide is telling us that we have $1,203,504.85. Is that amazing? That is amazing. I want you to stand on your feet, and I want to remind you too that this is an amazing result, an incredible result. It actually leaves us about $200,000 short of our first target. We had no idea we would get that close initially. On top of that, we also have had pledges for a further $2,000 a week in regular weekly giving. And we have deposits in our Kingdom Offset account, which reduces the amount of interest we pay. So this is truly amazing. Some people are already thinking, well, what are the next steps? Over the next few weeks, we'll be talking about the next steps. Next week is Easter. We're going to celebrate Easter, and then we'll get into the next steps. Today, we need to celebrate and give praise and thanks to God for this amazing result. So let's praise Him this morning.